Hello friends, family and other creatures of the sea, welcome back to another HarstemCasts video. Today we'll be having a look at a game played MarineLord and DPG's herO. When I say a game, I mean a best of 3, so potentially 3 games, potentially only 2 as well. So we see both players opening with something special here. herO opens up with a 12 pylon, 13 gate, and he's creating a wall here that I am not aware of it, let's put it like that, okay? I did not know that this could potentially ever become a wall, but I guess he knows something that I don't. At the same time, we have MarineLord, also with a cheesy opener. So it's a 13 gate against a 2-rex. Now, in my mind, this is very good for the 13 gate player, because you're just going to have faster gateway units. As long as you don't get caught across the map with your first adept, which should be really difficult because these marines, they arrive really quick, right? So that first marine is going to show itself before you move out. We're even going to be seeing a bit of a scout here. I wonder if he's going to scout all the way around this base or just a little pop in, pop out. It's going to be a nexus though. So 13 gate, nexus at 130. The follow-up, what's the follow-up going to be? I guess it's just going to be adept, stalker. I mean, the moment he sees these marines, he wants to be getting stalkers, right? That's the thing you really do want to get. This is cool to see. So this is going to finish about 10 seconds. 9 seconds earlier than it usually does. herO isn't seeing any of this crap. This is not a wall, by the way. I have no clue what herO did there. I don't think you can close this as a wall, but that's a story for a different time, as right now there's more important things. Second barracks, or second bunker, excuse me, also going down. We have a single gas already mining, obviously. Factory is a possibility soon. There we go. Is going to be the follow-up here, obviously. And now the adept is going to see it. Uh-oh. That ain't good. That ain't good whatsoever, my dude. Yeah. High ground battery. Stalker. Cancel on the Nexus, obviously, soon as well. I wonder if MarineLord realizes that this was a 13 gate. Does he know his timings well enough? Because if he does, he knows he's now in a pretty big lead. This needs to be cancelled. There's no doubt in my mind about that, okay? Robo? Yeah, Robo 2 extra gateways. Correct call, I think. Yeah, 100%. So the follow-up is going to be a Prism 3 gate. He'll try to use that to... It could also be an immortal, so then he'll try to break out and counter, the slower type of counter attack. It's hard to say what is best in this case, because this is just not the best case. This is a very bad case scenario. It's a terrible case scenario, some people would call it. I like the adept going across the map though. It might be able to pick off a marine here and there. Robo's about to finish up, so we do get to see what the follow-ups... Ooh, Twilight. It could be Blink, could be... it could be many things. This adept is gonna get in. I'm not sure if that's a blessing or a curse. We'll be able to get 1 worker at least, and now obviously won't be able to get out. That's not the biggest surprise that I've seen in my life. I don't think herO is very surprised with that. 3 workers have gone down, and I'm not quite sure where. Probably on the other side of the map. 1 more goes down on this side as well. And, well, that's gonna be it. Saw that there is a Cyclone first. Prison into Twilight Council. No CC yet though. No command center whatsoever to speak of. The question here is, ooh, he's gonna build a Nexus at the 3rd base. So he's pretending like he's trying to break out. This is going to give MarineLord a sense of security in his economy. So not... MarineLord is going to be overly cautious here. That's basically what herO wants to do. He says, okay, I won't be able to have the same eco as you, but I can make you believe that I'm all-inning. So we see that herO is going to now break this, and MarineLord will kind of take this as a cue of, okay, the fastest Nexus timing is going to be 4:45 right now. Well, in reality, this Nexus is already halfway done, and thus MarineLord probably thinks he has a little bit more leeway when it comes with cutting economy in order to get more safety. We see him going up to a 2nd barracks, a starport. We have a 3rd barracks on the way already as well. They're all surprisingly close to one another. Blink is being researched, of course. That's what the Twilight was for. And although I did like this Nexus, I still think something needs to be done here from the side of herO, right? This is not the type of game where you go, okay, both of us have a natural, I got Blink, you got 3 racks, ta-da, game is even. No, this is the type of game where there is a little bit of an imbalance in strength. So there is the ability here for these Stalkers to do some damage with the mobility that they have. You can blink into the main base, maybe pick off a tank, get some damage done. While on the side of MarineLord, there's nothing really that can move to the other side of the map. Bar this Viking, maybe, that can do something. So on the other hand, MarineLord has better infrastructure, better eco, and generally when Terran is equal in bases, they're doing very well. So in this case, I think MarineLord is doing very well. However, there is 12 Stalkers. They will be able to take out this first tank. Second tank on the low ground is helping out as well. Can we get some second blink action with that prison perhaps? No, not quite yet. Instead we're just going to be seeing the regular blink usage. Cyclone is has to be careful. A couple of these Marines are going to get taken out and 2 more Stalkers get warped in. Will bring us back up to 11 Stalker, which means we can one-shot. Yeah, that was not a blink. That was not a good blink whatsoever to speak of. No, that was not it. Third base could go down at this point though. Charge going to be the follow-up of 2 gas. Interesting choices here are being made. Oh my god, it's actually gonna get in. And he can get pretty far here. He can get pretty far. There's not a whole lot of bio. To be exact, there's 11 Marines. There's a single Cyclone. There's no stim yet. Which means that with the vision that herO has, he can actually trade very well against this. This tank still not really in range of these Stalkers. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. No pick up there. Ooh, pick up and a recall. Understandable, but I feel like herO needed to do a little bit more. And thus, I'm not a big fan of it. I think he could have maybe fought this army a bit better. There was a lot of Marines in the end there. He also isn't aware of when Stim is exactly going to finish, right? Stim could finish in 20 seconds. It could also finish 10 seconds ago. Then if you get caught with Stim there, then it's like, well, that ain't great. That ain't great. I love this Dark Shrine though. I love this Dark Shrine. The reason for that is because the incoming push out of MarineLord is not going to be very strong. It's going to have a difficult time moving across the map. And it's going to most likely be very... Good lord, what is that blink? It works out, but that was without any real... Ah, he has some vision up here, I guess. That's something. Holy crap, though. That's the type of blink you'd love to see. If you're a Protoss player who doesn't want to live past 30. Man, that was not okay. Anyway, the Dark Shrine. So by the time that MarineLord finally starts moving out, Dark Shrine will be great as a counterattack. It's absolutely brilliant. We'll be able to slow down the push even more. This is not a good fight. Yeah, that was a terrible call. Holy crap, that was not a good call. Lost 7 Zealots for free there. Lost 1 Stalker as well. Now it's going back into tank fire. Killed like half a Marine, I think. That was really not that great. Still outmining his opponent at this point, though. Lacking... Currently, no, you can't be here. Don't send it in yet, right? Or can we? There's no turrets. No. Oh my god. Poor MarineLord here is going to take massive losses against these DTs. As 3 DTs enter the base. They enter the compound. 1 scan is going to be available in about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Should scan the main. Yep, correct call. This turret is about to finish up, and that will secure his natural as a safe haven. This turret is going to finish up as well. I wonder if this DT... Okay, he's aware of this DT, right? Yeah, he's very well aware of this DT. herO, well, needs to just be careful. It's going to get scanned at some point, and it's going to get taken out. 10 workers against a 2-base Terran, delaying the 3rd command center for a very long time, denying mining time. Definitely helped herO here. Those were good DTs. They could have done slightly more, but they were good DTs nonetheless. You know, some pressure being put onto MarineLord with these Stalkers, as I believe a depot got taken out there. Second depot is being assaulted as well. We have another DT being warped in, and these DTs, they kind of act as a slowing mechanism. You know how you have the doors that slow down a fire? DTs, they slow down the army movement by forcing out a scan every single time they move out. So they also, of course, function as a bit of a spotter at times. We could say that, yeah, a spotter. This tank is most likely going to fall or either take decent damage against these DTs. This is so annoying. This is just super annoying, having this one DT just chasing you. Good pick up there out of MarineLord. Now has a scan available out of that 3rd CC, is what I thought. That did delay him a little bit and is just annoying. Now, however, there's 135 supply of Protoss units, and there's... Well, this is not even 110 supplies. There's a bunch of crap at home here for MarineLord. Picks up the tank, start running back homes. The Zealots charge in, will take out the back 2 Marauders. Good blink forward here out of herO. hero's in a pretty decent spot, I'd say, right now. Even though the early game wasn't all that swell for him, he turned it around. Interesting blink control, then the DT's coming in. There's a lot of tricks that herO has up his sleeve, and the final trick is going to be the big disappearing act. And as usual, he's not going to disappear himself. He's going to use a lovely assistant, in this case a French Terran player, as his plan right now seems to be to attack straight into MarineLord, who is on those 1-1 upgrades. Has 4 tanks here on the high ground. You have a bit of a Zealot flank coming in as well. Now, I've noticed one thing in herO's games, is that usually when herO has this much of a lead, and herO wants to kill you, you're gonna die. That is kind of his... This is the way he rolls. Comes in with 3 armies at the same time, 1 into the natural, 1 into the main base, and then here comes the big blast into the 3rd. Ooh, immortal flank, not quite sure if that was on purpose or a terrible engagement. MarineLord is having a good fight here at the start. 54, oh my god, I can't wait to close into my face, look at that. These things flying towards the top. This actually wasn't a great fight here for herO, who now has his 1-1 upgrade. MarineLord is moving forwards, going to catch a lot of these sentries. MarineLord, you need to be careful, there's 1-1 on this army right now. Blink forward, I think MLord got a little bit over-eager here to finish the game. Or to at least catch this army, but he kind of forgot that he was the one being caught. Like, my friend, if you're the jellyfish and SpongeBob is chasing you, you don't get to wear the net. No! He's the guy with the net, and as GG gets called, herO wins game number 1 here in this best of 3. Game number 2 here between DPG herO, who once again is opening up with a pylon at a timing where it is not very usual. MarineLord on the other hand is opening up with a depot at home, and all SCVs are home as well, so no cheese versus cheese this time around. We're just going to be getting a... But it's not really cheese, it's just an aggressive opener here out of herO, right? We're going to be seeing some quick adapts make their way across the map. And on the side of MarineLord, we'll see a barracks at home. SCV isn't being sent out yet for a scout, but definitely could be a possibility here. Refinery is being built. Now, there's a couple of things you can do. You can go for that 18 scout, you can go for the post-Rex scout, or you can just open up with Marine before reactor. So the hard counter to this build that herO is doing right now, which is going to be a single gas 13 gate, is to get Marine before reactor, and you pull an SCV and you're going to be absolutely fine. Like, you'll actually be in a really nice spot. You have a fast CC, your opponent will have a delayed nexus, will have less probes than he wants to have. So we'll see what MLord decides to do here. He's not going to go for a scout. Reactor first, I believe, also is good. Neither of these is going to be the case, most likely. Oh! I lied. That is a reactor first if I've ever seen one. So reactor first here coming out of MLord. And now I said that reactor first is probably fine. I am not entirely sure, but in my head it should be fine. Okay, and in my head that's the most important place where things tend to happen. It's going to be, what, 20 seconds on this adapt, and then, yeah, definitely. No, 2 Marines will be out for sure. Yeah, 2 Marines will be out. We won't have 4 Marines yet, but 2 Marines will be out, and then Marine 3 and 4 will show up. It's going to be just fine. Follow-up is going to be a 3 Rex as well here out of the Frenchie. Or at least a 2nd Rex, but as we don't see any major gas mining going on, I'd be surprised if we wouldn't see a 3rd Rex go down after we see the bunker started. Ooh, a little bit different here. Stalker first out of herO. We'll start rallying that across the map, I can only imagine. Oh no, sorry, there's an adept already. Man, this 2nd unit is so fast that I thought it was a Stalker first. I'm an idiot. Of course, there's an adept out already. 2 Marines are out. And like I said, you should have pulled this SCV as well. I'm surprised he didn't, actually. But I guess you can't have everything alive. Now Marine 3 and 4 are out. Fantastic trade here for MarineLord, right? Loses some HP on the other 2 Marines, but it just has an insanely fast command center. As similar worker count. Tech is extremely delayed. Like, you want to get this tech down maybe 15 seconds earlier usually. So overall great start here for the French Terran, who will follow us up with a triple Rex, as mentioned before. I am a little bit afraid here for herO. I am just a little bit afraid here for herO, because he's going to need to send his Stalkers across the map. He's not aware that it's going to be a 3 Rex. Can scout the triple Rexes with just Stalkers. It's not possible. So what does he know now? Like, that's the... What is the info he has? And the answer so far is not a whole lot. Follow-up is going to be a Dark Shrine. And it's going to be a robotics facility as well. So it's a DT drop. 3-gate DT drop is going to be the chosen one here for herO. I'm just having a difficult time seeing him hold the incoming push, which should hit at around, what, 450-ish? 50 seconds from now, maybe a little bit, yeah, 450-ish, 445, for 40. He can move there already. There's just not a whole lot herO. There's not a whole lot of herO. There's no battery yet. Should go down. Okay, correct call. 100% the correct call here. Even if it's just an early factory, if the Marines ever do get across the map, you're just going to be in major trouble. So I do like this. MarineLord should be considering already moving out. You want to hit as tight as possible. And with 20 seconds left on that stim, with about 20 seconds left on that combat shield, I think the best time to move out was about 10 seconds ago. The second best time to move out is right now, and the third best time is now. So we really need to start going. MarineLord completely blind and oblivious to the fact, like, he's just simply hitting too late at this point. Like, there's... Yeah, like I said, he should have hit at this timing, but he starts walking at the timing stim and combat finishes. And this coincides perfectly with the timing that the DTs start moving in as well. We have a sentry, we have an immortal. herO somehow figured out that it was 3 Rex, by the way. Very impressive. This DT is not going to be able to do too much, as this turret is about to finish up. So MarineLord still in a pretty commanding lead, but there is a but here. Probably does want to do something. Can stim. It's just gonna run in. That's a little bit late there on that force field. Not too trigger happy whatsoever. These 3 adepts are going to get cancelled as well. Once this force field disappears, is there a chance that herO just straight up dies? As a single adept gets warped in on the high ground, I think that herO is dead. 5 workers go down. 6, 7, 8. Immortal gets taken out. So there's still a couple of Marines, which are, of course, the brunt of the damage output in this army. Yeah, this is practically game over at this point. MarineLord is floating a solid 600 at the same time. So could even start a 3rd CC if he wants to, but also could just... Yeah, GG gets called. herO leaves the game and MarineLord ties up this series 1-1. Game number 3, as we see herO not open up with a quick pylon here. No, it's going to be your standard 14 pylon. herO actually had a build that I really liked for a while. He used to do it a lot on Oxide, Romanticide, I'm gonna say Jagannatha as well. It's a 90 Nexus, okay? Tricky build order here. No scout, 90 Nexus. It's a possibility. Scout around your base for potential proxies. It doesn't seem to be the case, actually. He's just gonna go straight across the map. This looks like a probe that's going straight across the map, at least. Yeah. That is what we're seeing here. And herO, as a result, will not get that small eco edge that you do get with a 19 Nexus, which is usually before core as well. It's a very tricky build, very fast Stargate with it. You have an 18, this is a 17 scout even out of MarineLord. That's a very early scout. MarineLord is afraid. Oh, he's pooping his pants right now. He's like, oh my god, this guy is nuts. I need to do something wild. Is this a... Yeah. This is going to be a gas first here, I think, for MarineLord, right? Am I going wild? No, this is a gas first. Yeah, look at that gas. 100 gases is finishes. This is not because he wants to scout early. This is because he wants to proxy a factory. Oh, when the cheeser gets cheesed. Nexus went down before core still. A simulator is going to go down at 21 here. And then the low ground pylon at 22 most likely. And MarineLord is... he's selling this story so well. Oh, this is a... Oh, no. Can't trick the trickster. As herO decides to poke his head back in. See the fact that there's no command center. Builds a second pylon on the high ground. This has to be a Stargate now. Oh, that's good, because this factory wants to float. You can float if you want to. You can leave your SCV behind, but... If your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Oh, he's gonna miss the factory. But then he's gonna see the factory. LOL. Look at the response out of herO. Oh, herO saw this, so... Yeah, he definitely saw this. This is 100% C. Oh, yeah. This is not a great start here for MarineLord. Is he just gonna fly back home with the... Nah, no way, right? Is he actually gonna fly home? That's the saddest thing I've seen in my life. Okay, it's gonna be a Hellion now, rather than a mine. Oof. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, probe gets taken out here. Single Hellion on the way. Well, we, of course, this is going to get spotted. herO doesn't believe. He's looking for the factory and doesn't see it. And right now it's like, hey, wait a second. Is this just a Hellion? What you gonna do with a Hellion, buddy? Do you want to tell me something? Okay, this Hellion's gonna get 2 hits. No shade yet. 2 more hits and the hit of a probe, and this Hellion will die. Sadly, a Hellion requires 5 hits. That was not a good lift. That was absolutely not a good lift. That was a waste of energy. I've seen a lot of waste of energy in my time, but that was a big waste of energy. Nothing changed there in that little interaction. Should have waited for 1 more shot, and then it would have been something. 3 racks going to be the follow-up here for MarineLord. So mine, Hellion mine into, well, into 3 racks, but this is of course not going to hit very hard. Also gets spotted immediately here by herO. No, he didn't. It didn't get spotted by herO. It should have been spotted here by herO. Still going to be going into a 3rd base maybe. 3-gate Phoenix, 3rd base. Ooh, 3rd gas first. Okay, lots of chrono boost as well here on this Nexus. Saving up, not quite sure for what. Lots of chrono boost in general, yeah. Double chronos now being used, but you're already fully saturated or close to fully saturated, so... Twilight Forge, what's kicking up here? What is happening here, ladies and gentlemen? I don't quite know. Okay, Robo? Forge Twilight? It's a weird setup. I'll give him that. Confusion 10 out of 10. I'm not quite sure if I like the build order though. Now herO should have a good clue that this is way too many Marines. Okay, wait a second. It's like 5 Marines in the natural, and there's like 8 in the main. Then I go back to the natural, there's 9 there as well. That doesn't seem right. Glaives, okay. Okay, this is a build we haven't seen in a long time. The last time I saw this build work was in 2017. Between herO Marine and herO. At IEM Katowice. In the group stage. You can look up that game. I think it was on Belshir Vestige or something like that. This is not really a strategy that we see very often. And... two things could happen here. Either MarineLord is going to look silly, or herO is going to give MarineLord a chance to get back into this game after a very poor start. Here comes that mine into the natural. Good moves out of MarineLord. Kind of tricking his opponent. These adepts don't have the glaive upgrade yet either. 3 workers go down here. Oh my god, MarineLord is doing it. No way. Attacks with about 15 Marines into a 2-base all-in and absolutely destroys everything herO has. He's going to keep targeting things down, left, right, and center. MarineLord now, of course, completely aware of the fact that there's no 3rd base. Prism's going to get taken out. Oh my god, what an absolute disaster of a game here for herO. Brilliant start, and no, the mine gets to do another shot. These Marines get... I mean, what is this? What am I watching? 65 supply. Once again, MarineLord floating a bit of money, throws down a command center. Also, oh, no, he didn't cancel his barracks. I thought maybe that's where the money came from, but... So he's still going... I'm surprised he's moving out. I'm very surprised he's moving out. He just scouted his opponent being on 2 bases and practically going for an all-in. And his response is to move out on the map. Now, I don't think it's going to matter much. As in a base trade scenario, I'm much favoring the Terran here. However, it does seem like an odd risk to take, because staying at home is a guaranteed win. Moving out is actually also a guaranteed win. What am I talking about? MarineLord just so far ahead. At this point, he can just fight this with pure SCVs and probably be fine. Although, of course, there is +1 in glaives. MarineLord's going to lose a bunch of workers. Good control here with the Prism. 44 army supply against 27 in favor of the Terran. A lot of SCVs die so fast. SCVs die so ridiculously quick. Oh, but he got that. Wait a second. No way. Oh, no. Oh, maybe I was correct with whining. MarineLord is in a little bit of trouble right now. Has 9 workers remaining against 19. Well, make that 9 workers against 6. Now, the problem with Adepts is that even though they are a ranged attacker, they don't shoot up. That's an issue. That is a real issue here. As Natural's gonna get taken out as well. Do we have a draw? No, MarineLord wins. Right. 14 Adepts and a Prism against 6 Marauders and 50 Marines. A single Viking as well. I mean, worst case scenario, MarineLord draws. Best case scenario, he wins. So, in my book, that's a win. You know, it's, you take the average of the two, and that's a win. herO has not revealed its base, so herO needs to move up the ramp as well. These units are a little bit low, kind of overstimmed. Yeah, MarineLord can just keep producing. That's the problem, no? MarineLord can actually just run away here. I'm surprised he's stimming again, because his units are quite low. And he can't run away because he doesn't have enough medevacs as well. I mean, if he tanks with the Marauders, this is an absolute win. He's extremely overstimmed. He was very overstimmed. He's gonna win the fight, but made it a little bit closer than perhaps it should have been. herO Marine. MarineLord. I kept saying herO Marine. MarineLord is going to take this series 2-1, and that's it for me as well. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you all next time for more videos. Bye bye.